Hello everyone, this is NY and it is time for Technical Tuesday. Oh, I'm using the new Superflat presets. Yeah, Desert Village right here. I don't know, could be kind of cool. So, what I'm going to try to do today is instead of having like a set idea, like instead of building something that's already made, done, planned out, or well, I guess it kind of is. I'm just going to try to get to the basics today. I mean, last time I tried an icebox, you all saw that. That was kind of depressing. So, and while that wasn't very technical, I pretty obviously failed at it. And what I'm going to try to do today, all the logic gates and stuff, those, I'm reading up on them, and I'm going to try to build them. Now, I found a chart on the wiki, which I'm going to try to use to build them. I'm pretty sure, basically, the whole idea of gates, to set up a system of some kind, I hope it's that, it just gives off a redstone signal. No matter what, the main goal of it is to give off a redstone signal. And if that's the case, then maybe to make sure the signal's working, I'll just plug up some TNT into it. That could be kind of fun. But, I'm trying to make it a little less awful last week. I'm going to try to actually learn something today. Alright, so I'm going to start with, well, I'm not really sure. Whatever the first thing on the list is, and I don't care how basic it is, I'm going for it, because I really need help with this. Alright, so let me go see what it is, and I'll be back in a sec. It says it's called an input/output gate, and I'm pretty sure that's the simple one. The one that's just the most basic of everything. So let's get smooth sandstone, lava, and redstone. This is the simple one. So let me just look at this, and this is pretty much the extent of my knowledge. No. Oh wow, nice. If you did this, would it still work? Oh, I wonder why it does that. So it's still... Alright. Nice, and we have our first redstone done. Does it work if you do that? Can it go on a cycle? What if you do this? I'm just testing out here. I'm just wondering. So you can just create a full-fledged cycle of redstone, huh? Well, that's pretty cool. Alright, next. Alright, this one looks trickier. Apparently it's called an AND gate. And I think it goes something like this. Hope I have this right. Oh yeah, torches. Alright, so it says I need torches. And then redstone here. Okay, that powers it. Right? Does it power without the torch? Oh. Wait, I didn't know the torch counts kind of like redstone. Alright, that's pretty cool. So if you put redstone here, it does that too. What if you put it here? Oh, I'm sure it does it anyway. Wait. Oh, not what I wanted. Hang on a sec. Did I turn on... Does this work no matter what? I'm not sure what the point of it is. I mean, the redstone's on no matter what, isn't it? Wait, what's wrong with these torches? I'm not quite sure what's going on. So redstone torches can be turned on and off, I guess, based on the signal going to them? Well, what kind of signal is coming from the lever? So when the redstone goes on, the torch goes off. Can you use the redstone to power the torch? How'd you do that? So no matter what, it powers the torch. I'm I'm not sure if this is still an AND gate or if this is just some kind of random derpy pattern, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe that's the point of it. Maybe no matter what the lever's on, it's always going to be on. I don't know. Okay, so we got this going. If you flip the levers, the redstone's still on, and this is like the output, it says, which I guess is like, I'm not really too sure. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's an AND gate. Alright. Looks like I did the AND gate a little wrong. Let's see it again. Alright, so I had levers, my torches, right? Oh no, that's right. Torches in the middle, which I forgot, or didn't notice, or I'm not sure. And then you have this? Ugh. So wait, is an input really? Oh, I bet input doesn't necessarily mean redstone. I bet it just powers anything. Hang on a second. Alright, looks like it is right. Well, so it's gonna be here. Oh, okay. You know what I built before? I built what's called a NAND gate. I'm not really sure what that means, but that's what I think I like. I was looking at the wrong little picture on the chart, but now I think I have it right, and I think I get what they're saying now. And must mean like both of these have to be down for it to work, or not. Oh. Oh my god, that's the coolest thing. Okay. Redstone is really cool, isn't it? So both of them have to be, and that's why it's called AND. You see, today we're learning something. Last time I just blew up a bunch of stuff. And now I'm stuck. I can't jump. There we go. I'm not sure what that was. Alright, so can they both be up and this works? No, I wonder why. So this powers so well, this is not powering a torch. What's going on here? Maybe this powers a block, which powers a torch somehow. Well, I'm not quite sure how it works, but it's pretty cool that it does. I guess that's all that matters. Alright, so that is a proper AND gate. And that was a big explosion too. I wonder why the first one didn't seem as big as the rest. Alright. No TNT physics today. Alright, let's see what the next thing on the chart is. Well, this is exciting. I think I know how to do this, and I actually think I know what it means. This is called an OR gate, and I actually believe I know why. Something like that. Can they both? Yep. Okay, so this is like one can be down. If one or the other is down, it works. And I guess if they're both down too. I wonder. Probably tried this before. Can it power? No, redstone can't power a lever. Duh. That's pretty cool. Oh, that worked. Oh, I bet it was because of the lever. Okay. Alright, that's an OR gate. What's next on the chart? Alright, I'm back. The next thing on the chart is, I think it's like X NOR, X AND. All I know is it's really complicated, and I'm going to try building an X AND again and seeing if I can understand how it works now that I figured it a little out. I just really don't want to go into that complicated stuff just when I'm trying to figure out what an OR gate is. Alright. This looks pretty simple. So it's like some kind of, it's NAND, which might have some meaning as to like, I'm not sure. Alright, it doesn't work if they're both down. Right? It doesn't work if they're both down. If one is up, it works. If both are up, it works. If one is up, it works. So isn't this technically an OR gate? But like this is just like an OR gate, although it's a little more complicated, I guess. Maybe I'll actually try to figure out what it is. Maybe I can find it in the wiki. Maybe I'll try to like read about it and see if I can figure that out. Okay, so this is an AND gate I just made. I fixed it. I made the torch stuff. This is an AND gate. Basically, the levers are on when they're down. So the point of AND means both of the levers have to be down. If it's or, one lever or the other won't work. Both levers, they do work. And what happens, why that is because the lever, when it's on, powers this block, which for some reason actually turns this torch off. I'm not sure why. So this doesn't get powered. When this isn't powered, the redstone torch's natural state is on. But when there's unpowered redstone next to it, that has no effect on the torch, which makes it on. And obviously, redstone that's on will power this. If one of them's off, this redstone is powering this thing. Which then, while this redstone's getting powered, this torch is actually being affected by this and is actually turned off, since powered redstone turns off a redstone torch. And then obviously that stuff can't run. So I think you could just do it no matter. Like, I think it's this simple. Well, maybe not this simple. Like, what does this do? Yeah, I think you could just run it like this, right? Yeah, so you can just do this. You see, this turns the redstone on, which turns that off. Okay. Easy enough. I'm not sure why you would not want this. I mean, I guess if you wanted something more compact, you could just do this. Well, I mean, tell you what, you could just, yeah, this works. I mean, I think it's kind of cool how the redstone torches actually give the opposite signal that could be useful. Alright, so that's our NAND gate right there. Or, that's our AND gate. Now we want to make a NAND gate. Alright, so let's see how this works. NAND gate. I think we already did this. So we'll put it together again and then check out how it works. See if we can get it now. Okay. So, NAND gate. Basically, the reason the N is in the name is because basically, I guess that's like not. So it's like, it's achieving the exact opposite of what an AND gate would accomplish. See, when both these are up, which means the levers are off, the torches are, or they were, powered before I broke them. So, the levers power the redstone, or they're not powering the redstone right now, actually. They're not powering the torches, and since they have no effect on the torches right now, that just allows this redstone to run. And it has just a continuous flow going right here, no torches or anything to disturb it and negate anything. And if one of them's off, it doesn't matter. Both of them's off, it does though. So this seems more simple than the AND gate. There's not as much like negating going on. I mean, really, you just know if it's down, it's all they're both down. That's the only way it can be off. Alright, so that's our simple NAND gate. Now, next will be an OR gate, which I haven't looked at it yet. But if I had to take a guess, it would be the opposite of an OR gate, which I guess would mean, what did an OR gate do? I guess it would mean that if they were both, if both levers were, well, let's see, in the OR gate, if one or the other was on, if one or the other lever was on, it would activate. And if they were both on, it would activate. So my guess would be it would only not activate if both the levers were off. So my guess would be in a NOR gate, it would not activate unless both levers are off. Alright, let's see if I'm right. Okay, back. I can already tell. I think I'm right on this one. It looks like the same exact thing as an OR gate, except it's got this torch here. I believe this is it. Oh, maybe I did it wrong. Hang on. Back. Okay, yeah, I did do it wrong. Just a little minor mistake. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, okay, that works, yeah. So you see they're both like that, and both the levers are off, which means this block is unpowered, which means the redstone torch is undisturbed and is powered, which powers this redstone, and that also will power this TNT. Okay, so the NOR gate's pretty simple. Now I'm wondering what's next. I'm wondering what the purpose of the X in the XOR gate is. So maybe we'll try that one next. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna try next is simpler than anything. I don't think we've done it yet. So let's try this thing. This is gonna be very simple. This is called just a basic inverter. I think it's a NOT. Okay, yeah, I understand this one. I probably should have done this earlier. This is a very basic. You know, when the lever's on, it powers the block, which unpowers the redstone, which means this can't be powered. Or when the torch is left undisturbed, you know, then it can power the redstone freely. And, you know. So that's simple enough. Okay, let's see what else there is. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if I can get this right. It's called a repeater. Alright, so lever, block, torch, redstone, block, torch, redstone? Maybe? Okay, I did get it right. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is called a repeater. Not quite sure why. I don't see anything repeating, really. It's just in a backward signal. Whoa. Okay, so... Alright, so... lever powers this block, which unpowers the torch, which then not able to power this, which means this torch is left undisturbed and this is good to go. Seems like just a expanded out version of some other stuff I've done. I mean, really, can you build the same thing, like, just a lot simpler? Like, alright, so it's on when it goes down. Okay, I'm not sure why like, why do you need that when you can have this? Oh, look, big whoop, when it's down. Hey, not what I want. Yeah. There we go, big whoop, when it's down, the redstone goes on. Well, you got the same thing going on over here, but you got extra torches. Oh, you know what? I bet if you need, like, there's stuff going across here, like, you got all this crazy redstone junk going on in here. You know, you don't want it to, like, do a bunch of stuff. You're trying to, like, prevent the signal from spreading. And there's no signal in here. But that still doesn't make much sense, does it? Like, all you need is this. All you need is this. You don't need any of this. Well, you do need that. All you need is this, right? And you can have all the other junk over here. You don't need levers. You know, I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe I'll read up on it, because I'm actually interested in seeing what the use for that would be. Alright. I'm going to read up on that, see if we can explain it, and then we'll see what's next. And I think we almost are out of time, actually. Maybe I'll judge it by the sun going down. I don't know. Alright, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. And, you may have noticed, I built something. I figured I'd have to go back and check, do it right so many times. You know, if stuff was too many blocks away. It's harder than it looks, right? Alright, so this is an XOR, or a XOR, which is, I think, the most awesome name ever, except for its other name, XOR. I have to decide what I want to call it. I think I'll call it a XOR, just because XOR sounds really cool. But, alright, let's see if I can figure out what happens here. And so the levers aren't on, so without any input, these torches, you know, these torches are on. Everything's working fine. Except for this torch, which, I'm not sure why not. Oh, okay, because the redstone's powered into it. So for that reason, this torch can't be on. Which, I guess, powers the redstone here. Which, powers this stuff off. Alright, so these torches are off and can't send out their signal because of this redstone. Looks like it could be simplified a bit, but you know, I don't know. Maybe there's some practical use for this specific design. Try not to change it up. Alright. Alright, this is on now. Okay. So if one is on, it'll work. If both are on, it does not work because these are off. These are off. Which means this is on, which can power this, which can power this, which can't power this. Alright. Alright, so this redstone's powered from this torch, which means these torches are turned off. Alright. And if one is on, again, it's like, then this thing is powered. Okay, so having one of them on is just like having both of them on. Am I correct? No. No, I'm not. Oh, no. Oh, I see. No, I don't. Oh, man. Okay. So what's happening is, even though this whole shebang's still going on, turning this thing off, since one of them is actually off, since one of them is on, these torches aren't powered. This redstone's not powered, which means this torch is powered, which powers this. So, as long as one of them is on, they're good. If both of them are on, no. I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out why. Like, I get it, but I get it, but it still doesn't make sense. Alright, if they're both down, it's off. Why? Because they're both powered. So if they're both up, it's off too. Because these are both powered. Which unpowers this. But these are still both powered. Right? Am I crazy here? I don't know. Okay, maybe it's when they're off. Alright, so it's not powered. Okay, so when they're up, it's good. If they're both up, it's not. So if one of them is on, the XOR will work. That's what we know. If one of them is on, the XOR will work. If both of them are off, then it doesn't. Or if both of them are on, it doesn't. So both are off, both are on. It doesn't work. They have to be different. Cool. Alright, it's pretty cool. I like it. Alright. So I guess that's... why did I just run into TNT? And why didn't it completely blow up everything? Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. It's going to be all we have time for today. I think next week, I really like doing this week because, you know, I know that it's kind of funny when I'm just kind of derping around with an icebox, building in a forest biome, trying to figure out how a piston works. But, you know, I kind of do want to learn something, and, you know, that doesn't really help me learn. And this is fun. I mean, I like the TNT aspect. You know what? It has been fun, and I've learned a lot, and that's really what matters. So, I think we'll do this next week, too. I don't know, I'll go with some of the more complicated stuff. Maybe I won't build it on camera, and then I'll explain it. It's more just me explaining it to myself, trying to figure it out, more than me explaining it to you. You know, I'm trying to be, like, nice, but, yeah. Right now, my only viewers are probably know what this is, so. Oh. It's still all good. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This has been NY, and thanks for watching Technical Tuesday.